Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another post-game live stream. Wow. I honestly can't believe the Knicks just won their seventh in a row up against the Charlotte Hornets. I know this was a very winnable game, but if you've been a fan of like the New York Knicks for the past 20 years, you're like, wait, you're lying. Knicks have won seven in a row? Like, no, you're on something. Yes, the Knicks have won seven in a row. I'm not joking. We'll see if the win streak continues up against Atlanta tomorrow, which is going to be a very tough game. So I've advice for Knicks fans: enjoy this W right now. Tomorrow's not going to be an easy game. They're going to come to play. They're a high-powered offense, but the Knicks came out the W. You got to be happy with this season. Anyone that is sad about this season, don't be a Knicks fan. Don't be a Knicks fan. You just don't know what's going on with the season. We're installing a winning culture. RJ Barrett's developed just drastically this season. Yes, Randall didn't have the best of game, but you tell me Randall's been an all-star this season. Mitchell Robinson goes down. We're still winning basketball games. Like we've won seven in a row. We're 5 games over freaking 500. Let's freaking go. Let's go, Knicks fans. Yo, Random Studio 6 is in the house. He says it's dub season. Yes, sir, man. Let's continue to win basketball games. Of course, huge game up against Atlanta tomorrow and this homestand. We'll see what goes on to happen. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But let's enjoy this victory. Hopefully, if we're not going to have Burks tomorrow. Burks has COVID or he has the virus. He's probably going to be out another like 2 to 3 games or even more. Because like he still has to get conditioned. Like, yes, he may not have it anymore. Like in a couple days, he might not have it anymore, but you still have to get conditioned. It depends how bad he got it. Because remember, Derrick Rose took him a while to come back. Big Task says 7 in a row. Let's keep this thing going, Clutch. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Big Task? Came out the W. Got to be happy about it. 7 in a row. Stop playing with us. What's going on, Drew? Jasper says, bro, what's going on, dude? Um, this season is a W even if we don't make the playoffs. Yeah, because we're finally improving and we're building a winning culture, and we didn't go out there and just splurge like all our draft capital, young players for like one player. We're finally building this thing the right way. Knock on wood. Man, I love this team. Me too, man. It plays with a lot of heart. What's going on, Valix? What's going on, everyone? Well, they never come out and say if the players have like really tested negative. Like the same thing happened with Derrick Rose because they don't want to announce their personal information. But yes, most likely it did because they didn't talk about the full details until Rose really came back. But at least he was around someone with it. So better safe than sorry. I was expecting an 11-win season. Yeah, I made a video on saying will the Knicks be the worst team in basketball? It's crazy. I can go to the Knicks game this weekend, but it do be expensive though. Yo, that would be awesome. But yeah, money sucks. Um, unless you have a lot of it. All right, Drew says the man, the myth, the legend, Emmanuel Jalen quickly spraying from three. Huge in the first half. Huge in the first half of this basketball game. But who would you guys say was like the most slept on X Factor? In my opinion, it's Taj Gibson, 35 years old, but he did such a great job boxing out, getting rebounds, second chance points. Got to give credit to Taj Gibson in this game. Of course, RJ Barrett. Sheesh. Oh my. I did not expect RJ Barrett to make this big of a leap from downtown, but then I kind of like did after reading the reports of how Fizdale changed his shot and how he was working on this new shot the whole time, but Fizdale made him change it. So it's hard to really get acclimated and make shots with a brand new jump shot when you're not comfortable. But RJ Barrett's been amazing from downtown this season. It's insane. And he's been stepping up when it matters most, which I love. But yeah, make that 7. Let's go. What's going on, Robinson? What's going on, Michael? He says, let's go. 7 straight. Yes, sir. We are on an upward trend, unlike the Nets, who are constantly. Nets are still really good. They're just injured. Yo, what's going on, Buzzer Beater? Appreciate being a member and great support of the channel. He said, what do you know? 7 in a row. I like that. What's going on? Yo, actually, I think, in my opinion, I think Bullock's been good since the All-Star break. I know he's gonna have like sometimes like maybe inefficient nights from downtown, but I wouldn't mind bringing him back on the right contract, like off the bench type of guy. But if we like get the right point guard, I wouldn't mind him as a starter next year. Tomorrow's a tough challenge. Yes, sir, it really is. So enjoy the W right now because it's not going to be easy tomorrow. This is a brand new coached basketball team. Totally different squad. But yeah, what's going on, Fanny? Going to be a hard, gonna be a hard game. Got to guard Trey. I wonder how we're gonna guard Capella. Yeah, we don't have the size really. We know like Nerlens Noel's tall, but he doesn't have the physicality. Hopefully Tibbs has something up his sleeve. I love how smooth RJ's 3-point shot is. Yeah, it's been way better this season. What's up, bro? I'm so tired. Please wake me up with the stream. Let's go, Knicks. Wake your ass up. Get excited about the Knicks. We're moving in the right direction. The Knicks have won 7 in a row. You're not dreaming. Wake up. What's going on, Bray Bray or Bray Pan? Appreciate you being a great member of the channel. Of course, you're on a different account right now. Drew says, can I just what? Oh, can I just say what a bounce back in the second half from RJ? That work with Drew Hanlen's paying off. Yeah, he's proven this season, or just throughout his career so far, and like not many games in his career, that he's a second half basketball player. And I would choose a second half player over a first half player all day because he steps up when it matters most, I love players that step up when it matters most over anything. Pull up the chat on here so it's not as delayed. Yo, Trey looking fire in those goggles. Yeah. Congrats on the W, man. Up against Orlando Magic. It's gonna be a tough game against you guys tomorrow. You guys are a way better coach basketball team. A coach actually knows how to utilize your talent. Project Nerd HQ says, "Let's go, Lucky 7." What's going on, man? Have a good one, Valix. Let's go, Knicks. Wake up. Open your third eye. My ears in the chat. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, just huge win. Yeah, enjoy this now because the Hawks are definitely a tough team. We know how great they are offensively. Nate McMillan is definitely preaching this defensive philosophy. They just don't really have the personnel yet. But I like Onyeka Okongwu when he does get time for the Atlanta Hawks. But obviously they have tons of talented players. All right, let me pull up the chat on here so it's not as like behind, Sometimes StreamYard's like behind. When it comes to the chat, a little delay. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, smash the like button. We have 19 people, but 6 likes. Let's see what else. Bulls or Wizards? Who do you think gonna grab the 10 seed? Wizards. Actually, it doesn't matter. They've both been horrible. Like the Bulls, these are both terrible defensive teams. Like, yes, I like the Vucevic pickup, but it also just made their defense so trash. They have no first round pick. Oh, gosh. That trade actually might have been bad because I thought it was about time the Magic finally blew it up. But I don't know. They're both bad teams. I feel like the Wizards have the Bulls have a better future though. The Wizards have no direction. I better not see Trey flopping. Yeah, pisses me off. Can't wait for the playoffs. Hope we face the Hawks. It'll be tough. Yeah, that's probably who I hope we face the most. Bullocks has been on fire since the All-Star break. Yes, sir. Tomorrow's a huge game in terms of seeding. Yep. And it was huge to beat the Hornets. Buzzer Beater says Bullock is a streaky shooter. Streaky shooters are streaky because of lack of confidence. But with this team, he's a confident environment, and he's feeding off that. I agree but disagree. Tim Hardaway Jr. had all the confidence in the world, and he was streaky. He would take, like, the worst shots ever. Clutch is Bullock now. Clutch is Bullock now better than Cedi Osman? I haven't really been following him. I don't even know what he's been doing, like, as of right now. I did like Cedi Osman. Not sure how he's been now. Hopefully we can have Gallo. I would rather have Snell tomorrow. Gallo kills us. Gallinari kills the Knicks. Like, if he was with the Clippers, if he was with the Thunder. Trey is going bold. Clutch, can I do what again? Can I do what again? Do you think the Knicks will have to play their way in at this rate? The play-in? We're not. As of right now, we don't. If we don't win the games at the end of the season, like the Celtics will win the tiebreaker. If we end up being tied, of course, we have that stretch of really hard games like the Clippers, Suns, Lakers. We have to hope they rest some guys, but I don't know. Let's stay focused on like what's going on as of right now for the Knicks. But the play-in, it's gonna be interesting if we do end up going in the play-in. Hornstorm Media says, "What's good, Clutch? Yo, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing well." Let's Talk says, "Do you think Miami's gonna get that 6th seed?" Yeah, I think Miami's they're such a weird team this season. They've been very up and down. We know how capable they are in defense. It's the offensive consistency with them and Jimmy Butler going down, which has really caused a bunch of ups and downs for them. But they're such a weird team. They're capable of grabbing that 6 slot, though. Even if they do go in the play-in, I still think they're going to end up in the 8th seed. And don't be surprised if they like upset a team or something like that. If they somehow like are in that play-in slot. Trey looks like a rugrat. Wait, who's deleting Laurel Smith's comments? Don't time anyone out or delete anyone's comments if they're not saying anything bad. Who would you want to face in the playoffs if we make it? The Hawks. The Hawks. Because the Sixers own us. The Nets, good luck with that. The Bucks, I feel like we'll be competitive against them, but I don't feel like we'll win that series at all. Yeah, Jimmy's not been shooting well from 3 this season. It's like raining outside. I told you, bro, if we won 4th, we went straight. Good call, man. Yeah, Miami, they're going to find a way. Tyler Hero, I know, has really regressed this season, though. He's definitely been in a sophomore slump. You got paint on. All right. Yeah, this person's gone. I don't even know what they're trying to do, but I'm just going to hide them because they're kind of sus. Been good against the Bucks. LOL. It's a tied series right now against the Bucks, I believe. They beat us last time, and we killed them at the beginning of the season. But that's the beginning of the season. Like some certain teams don't get into their groove at the beginning. But the Bucks, Giannis obviously is a different player in the playoffs because you have to play in the half court setting more. Um, Drew Holiday, he's a way better player in the playoffs, and yeah, Harden and KD could be out for the rest of the season. They'll be back for the playoffs though. They don't even care about like Harden playing Harden KD because they just care about the postseason. We're 2-1 against them. Wow, I thought it was 1-1. I don't remember beating them twice. Doesn't feel like that. It just feels like they own us. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I don't count that. Giannis was resting the last time. Yeah, that's why it doesn't feel like it. Let's get Kawhi in our dreams, Bray Pan. Appreciate you being a great member of the channel. That's why it didn't feel like it. Giannis was resting. Am I the only one that shot Kevin Knox has been? I'm not shocked at all. He sucks. Yeah, I haven't looked that much into the injuries to be honest when it comes to the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, we caught a break with the Hornets missing LaMelo, Gordon Hayward. It's interesting how they start Vernon Carey Jr. over Cody Zeller. Even though Cody Zeller I'm not high on, Vernon Carey Jr. is a rookie. It's kind of like a risk with the seeding games or you know, Bucks. Yeah, Giannis was out in that game and Lakers, Anthony Davis, LeBron out, yeah. Kevin Knox had so much potential. What happened, man? Lack of motor. Looks like he doesn't give a shit out there. He doesn't. That was the big concern. Like his work ethic. Does he want to be great? Does he have a constant motor out there? And he's really raw. What can I say? Even though he is bad, don't get me wrong. Um, we kind of tested him in a way. We're gonna bring in Marcus Morris. We'll see how he responds to this adversity. Will he beat him out for the job? And he didn't respond great after we got Marcus Morris. Being Knox is garbage. Waste of a pick. Zeller, I always thought was serviceable, not good, but he gets the job done. Yeah, it's funny how long he's been there with the Hornets. Like you would think he'd be gone, but no. I feel like Obi Toppin's been looking kind of good in the brief. Yeah, he's looked okay. He still struggles like guarding the pick and roll, but he had a nice hook shot tonight. But yeah, I appreciate being here, Monjay. Great supporter of the channel. What is the reason for Bullock's hot streak? Well, I'm not like a coach or anything, so I can't really give you like a real answer for that. So I don't know. He's just been getting open looks and he's been knocking them down with confidence. I feel like he's always had this potential to shoot well. It's just I don't know. give you an honest answer there. Payne's whatever. We know what Payne's gonna bring defensively. He's gonna have really stupid moments. He's gonna have okay moments. Like the moments when he like forced the drive to the basket when there's people literally camping in the paint. I can't believe the intensity gets to play into, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but we just don't because I'm not gonna say he's really at his ceiling, but there's not much upside there because he's 23 years old, you know. He still has things like he can improve on and learn, but how long is it gonna take him to learn? Like when he improves, how old is he gonna be? 25, 26 years old? I don't need to be even worse, Spray Pan. Bullock's trying to get paid. We had him at big discount. Oh yeah, I forgot about that when he had the failed physical and it really helped us out restructuring his deal. Yeah, I think the plan is stupid in my opinion. I think it's a losing mentality. It is a loser mentality. That will be my mindset with it. Even if we sucked and we had a chance in the plan, like I still would hate it because I just think it's a losing type of mentality. The top 8 teams that made it, they deserve to be in the playoffs. They worked their ass off for it. You're telling me you're a 7th seed or not? You're not even a lock for the playoffs? Like that's a joke. It's to reduce tanking. That's interesting. Um, Randall's played very well despite the efficiency. Yeah, I thought he played really bad in the stretch of like when he was double team. I don't. Are we gonna teach him how to pass out of a double team? I think Randall needs help with that, making the right reads. It's like he holds onto the ball so long in a double team, really pissing me off. But yeah, he made some key nice passes today. Um, it's avoiding tanking though. Well, tell you what, the Magic aren't avoiding tanking. It's basically what they're doing right now. They're blowing the whole thing up. It's up after the season. We got him on the 1-year, $5 million deal. I hope he doesn't want a drastic bag. You know what? I know how to reduce the contract. Say you can't catch a basketball and you do nothing offensively. There you go. We'll bring him back. Um, yeah, that's what Randall brings. He's gonna have those unforced, stupid mistakes, but also RJ's gonna have those. Like sometimes when RJ, like, you ever hate those moments when RJ drives to the basket? He gets like stuck under the basket. And sometimes he could turn the ball over or just lose it. Sometimes he has those really stupid moments. Yeah, I agree with you. Fat Block. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, that I just always like the way the NFL did it. The NFL is just like if you suck, you get the top draft pick. It is what it is. It is what it is. No, I'm good on giving DeMar the max. I am good on that. Then the NBA might as well. Yeah, 8 and 9. I wouldn't be mad at. We need to space the floor. No way I'm going out there getting DeRozan. I was thinking if there was tie between the 8 and 9 seed. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm not wasting a max slot on like DeRozan because then if you go out there and get DeRozan, there's so much pressure on the team to win now. If you go out there and get a DeRozan, like RJ's not even fully developed. That team's not ready to win now, and I'm not giving out a max slot to DeRozan. That's like okay, there's a window, there's a 2-year window. Let's go out there win a championship. Randall, RJ, and DeRozan. That's not a championship team. Not ready to give this team a window. Maybe if like RJ when he's like in his prime, but DeRozan will be old by then. RJ's only 20 years old. Um, Trailblazers or Clippers? Who do you think's gonna win? Clippers tonight or like in the playoffs if they face in the playoffs? Clippers, but isn't Kawhi out? So might go Trailblazers. I don't know if they're playing tonight. I haven't really paid attention to the games tonight, to be honest. Yeah, buzzer beater. I'm right there with you. Julius Randle told RJ he had a big second half coming. Then he looked up with 2 threes. He got me a couple open looks, and it exploded from there. RJ in the post game. I love it. It's so funny. Remember when the reports came out that RJ and Randall seemed like they had a terrible type of relationship going on, and then like this season, it seems like they love each other so much, and you just love it. Yeah, and it's like a max slot, and there's so much pressure. See, Ricky Rubio. Are you talking about as a starter or as a bench piece? Ricky Rubio is not the same as he used to be in his career, and this is something the Knicks they have to realize. The Knicks really have to realize this. Rubio, nice stopgap guy, maybe, right? But the Knicks at some point are gonna have to find longevity at point guard. You're not winning a championship with Ricky Rubio. If you really want to win a championship team, you need a good point guard, not an okay one, because we know RJ's a good player. We know Randall's a good player. But are they good enough to really put the team on their back and really dismiss not having a superstar center or having a superstar point guard or a really good point guard, you know? TJ McConnell, I'm guessing if we like let Derrick Rose walk, TJ McConnell, he's a guy he's good at getting to his spots like around the not like of course, he can get to the rack, but he's definitely good from like those turnaround mid-range jumpers. We know he's really feisty defensively. Definitely fits like what Tibbs likes. But I would honestly bring Rose back this offseason. I do think the Knicks should try to sign Lonzo this offseason. Hopefully Tibbs teaches them how to not make those stupid mistakes or common sense mistakes at the end of the game, you know? He's gone better from downtown, even though he's been off for the last 2 months. He started strong, but he's really been falling off. But I don't know. I personally want Davion Mitchell. Oh, the overseas dude, good court vision, kind of a slow release. I know who you're talking about. He's like 6'8" point guard. Do you think the Knicks should try? Oh yeah, read that. Ricky's a pass first point guard, so that maybe could help guys find open looks. Yeah, I want a balanced point guard though that could put pressure on the defensive scoring and passing. I don't know. I just finally want a freaking good point guard for once. Not a guy that's gonna be here for 1 year, you know? I want longevity. Someone that could like gel with this team that RJ because like if we keep on swapping out point guards every year, RJ's not gonna find any consistent chemistry with a point guard, you know? Mike James went to the Nets. He had one season with the Suns on terrible efficiency, though only like 38% shooting, 10 points per game. But he's a scorer. But he's on the Nets now. Yeah, but he's old. What are we gonna have him for? Like 1 to 2 years? He won't last here long. This team isn't like championship mode of like, yeah, we can just go out there, get a Rubio or get like a Rondo like the Clippers could. Just get a solid guy because we don't have the superstars to be like, oh yeah, we just need like an okay point guard. What's he been shooting from three this season? I know he's gotten better since the Suns days from three. Or of course he drafted by Minnesota, but I mean like he started shooting the three better. He's averaging 8, been extremely inefficient. Rubio sucks this year. 8 points per game. We know he's gonna dish out the basketball. 37% from the field, 30% from three. I'm good. Shooting 30% from three is really regressed. And how old is he? He was in the Curry draft, so he's like 30 something. 30 years old. Lance Stevenson's a New York guy. When I think of New York Hoopers, I think of Lance Stevenson. Kind of that street ball style of play. Yeah, I don't like Rubio personally. I don't. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. So who do you guys want at the point guard position? Like if it's out of the draft or this like free agency class. Some I don't even know what I'm talking about right now because I'm extremely tired. But who would you guys want? I'm not giving up a lot for Beal. I'm not doing that at all. That'll be the worst thing the Knicks could do. We did that for Carmelo Anthony. So you're telling me we give up RJ, who's you're gonna have to give up a key piece, future first rounders, maybe a young player as well, like a quickly, for like maybe 1 to 2 years of like good, maybe like second round exit. Like, why give up your whole future for the same result that could happen this year, you know? Like, you're never gonna build a consistent winner if you give up your future. Exactly. Bill is not Melo. Melo won on the Nuggets. Um, yeah, Mike Conley's a free agent, I believe. I think the Jazz might bring him back, though. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting what they do at point guard. The Timberwolves signed him. Wait, did they sign him or trade for? No, they traded for him. Remember, they traded Wiggins. Yeah. I think the Knicks should pursue trading Robinson. He doesn't have a good work ethic, and I feel like you could tell he's disgruntled and will request a trade at some point. And it's showing that he's not really like he's important to this team, but he's not like a generational type of big that he just affects the basketball team like so much. And like you see him go down and we lose. That hasn't been the case at all. We're still winning games. He's replaceable. Like he's more talented than a Noel, but Noel's a higher IQ player. I'll take Tingus Pingus at point guard this season. Yeah, it has to be realistic. We're not getting Chris Paul. Rondo on a 1 year. I wouldn't mind Rondo on a 1 year. Anything more than a year, hell no. But yeah, I'm not trading RJ. RJ's nope. RJ's untouchable for me. Mitch or Miles Turner. I wouldn't be mad at that. Miles Turner's a good rim protector. I know he got hurt though. Good rim protector. Shoots too many threes. I want him to cut down on those threes. I think he could be a better player if he didn't do that. He's always been a player like when is he gonna pop off, you know? Mitch hasn't even scratched the surface of his talent. Knicks want to bring in Kevin Garnett to work with Mitch. Did they really say that? Yeah, seeing what Noel's doing, I'm willing to. But the thing is, Mitch is still really young, so we don't know what he's gonna be yet, you know. So, not con- like completely giving up on Mitch yet. How about John Wall? Houston not. No, no, John. No, what are we doing here? John Wall? He's like 1 million years old, and just like that would just make no sense at all. That would make no sense to go out there and get John Wall. Um, what do you think the package for Cat would be? RJ, probably first rounder, quickly, or like Mitch. They might want someone that can replace him. Okay, I'm glad you're joking about that one. Let's talk. I'm glad you're joking about that one. You're my guy. You're my guy. But I love John Wall. If it was his prime, yeah. No more John Wall. No more busted former All Stars. Yeah, that's something the Knicks would have done in the past. You know, like Penny Hardaway come back to the Knicks. Don't get me wrong. I have so much respect for John Wall, but no, I'm good. Gets hurt all the time. He's old. That contract's outrageous. Michael, no, exactly. John Wall's jumper looks like he got a backpack full of 20-pound weights in. No thanks. Yeah. John Wall's always been known for that mid-range shot, never a consistent three-point shooter. I know he's been like before the Rockets, like last couple years he shot decent from downtown before he got hurt, but he's never been known as this knockdown type of shooter, you know. I want to see what RJ Barrett's three-point percentage goes up to after this game because he shot the ball very well today. I'm not sure about the reports recently, but most likely we're still in on Lonzo. Yeah, we need someone that fits this timeline and could gel with them. Unless it's like a Kevin Durant, obviously that's common sense, but no former All Stars that are washed up, you know. Westbrook, John Wall. How about none? Yeah, RJ shot over 50% from three today. Good for him. I don't think the Pacers are going to make him available. I don't believe those reports, but yes, I'll do Brogdon in a heartbeat. He is an older rookie, though. He is. Or he was like an older rookie when he came out of Virginia. Because he played like 3 or 4 years, so I believe he's like 28, 29 years old. Knicks next year, Randall, Cat, Zach LaVine, RJ, and Lonzo. I wouldn't mind going out there against Zach LaVine. Hopefully Tibbs could teach him how to play defense. I know it's kind of been a push narrative, but he's still not the best at defense. Yeah, how would you guys like that? Karl-Anthony Towns, I like him, but he's so soft. Like, I don't know about you guys. I just don't think Cat's a New York Knick player. I know that may sound stupid, but he seems so soft. Um, but yeah, Randall, Cat, Zach LaVine, RJ, and Lonzo. It's a nice young core of nucleus of guys. He doesn't have a girl anymore. You mean the gold digger? They're not together anymore. And I can't answer that. I have a girlfriend. LaVine looks miserable in the Bulls. He might request a trade like Aaron Gordon next year. Yeah, me either, man. And I feel like you don't need a superstar in today's league unless, of course, you have an Embiid. It's different. If you build the backcourt the right way, you have to get a really good point guard, though. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Mari 2 times. Appreciate being here. Yeah, unless it's like Kawhi, that's a dream though. Russ can help y'all. Not the same, but he's more of a playmaker now. He's learned the point guard position. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Um, let's talk just like we're trying to blow it up. Do you want Westbrook? Do you want former John Wall who used to play for us? No, I'm good. You might request trade like Aaron Gordon. Oh yeah. Seth Curry, is he gonna be a free agent? I feel like he's gonna return to Philly though. I feel like the Celtics are never gonna get rid of him. Marcus Smart. He's like a Celtic for life. Kemba. When's he a free agent? Of course I'm shopping everyone. Yeah, when is Kemba a free agent? I know Kemba's really regressed and he's like fallen off. I know he's been better lately. Of course, I'm one of those people that I would way rather get a guy on like a rookie deal because it helps out the contract so much better. But I don't know. I'm maybe too high on Davion Mitchell. Maybe too high. JJ Redick, oh yeah, he went to the Mavs. I don't think we should have picked up anyone. Like we're staying here. We're sitting here saying we should have picked up this guy. We've won 7 in a row. We haven't lost 6 in a row. No one, Kemba. Devontae Graham, Malik Monk. I would not mind Monk at all as a bench piece, but Devontae Graham, hell no. He's one of the most inefficient players in basketball. Let's talk. The deadline. There's no more trade deadline. You can't make deals right now. Um, no more past prime vets. Keep this crew together. Except Payne gotta go. Payne gotta go though. We don't even have that many forwards. We have Randall, Obi, Taj plays the 5. Yeah. People that know basketball know that that power forward thing was a push narrative. Marcus Morris, yes, he was a power forward, played the 3. Taj Gibson played the 5. Like people that watch basketball know that was a push narrative. What's going on? What's going on, MH? Appreciate you being here. Jeremy Lin was lights out in the G League. That was actually someone I was like, why not bring him in on a 10-day contract? Why not? What was the harm in doing that? But that's when we're like losing. Yeah, Kemba Walker is from the Bronx. I don't know when he's a free agent though, Kemba. But yeah, we'll see what the Knicks do when it comes to point guard position. If they go after Lonzo, if they draft one, if they have a plan B. Yes, sir. 7 in a row. Yeah, but this is what everyone does. Oh, the Knicks could add Tyrese, we could add Donovan Mitchell. We're not the only teams passing. Like, we're not the only team passing on this guy. We're not the only team. What do you go? 12? We picked 8. Yeah, Knox sucks. Bring in John Collins. Where's he gonna play? Randall's a 4. John Collins can't play the 3. Can't play the 5. Randall can't play. Like, that would make no sense bringing in John Collins. Out of the league, Christopher. No, I'm joking. I don't know. I wish them the best of luck, though, and I appreciate being a great member of the channel, man. I really do. That's the dream if quickly develops playmaking. Has made some nice passes today. Yeah, 4 nice suit. Got to go. I agree. But yes, of course, I wish we took Tyrese Halliburton above Obi Toppin. I didn't like the Obi pick, but of course, I wish we drafted freaking Tyrese Halliburton. Gosh. Yeah, he's 23 years old. He's 23 actually, but yeah, he's not good. Dude, have you seen ESPN when the Knicks won 6 in a row when we beat the Pelicans? All they did was talk. Yeah, ESPN's annoying. They don't know shit. BSPN bullshit. Um, Obi will probably just like at best be a nice energy guy coming off the bench, but I'm not gonna complain. What I really wanted to happen this season was RJ develop and Randall. At least we had 2 guys develop this season. Mitch developed until he got hurt, of course. Stanley, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, Stanley? Nico Manian looks good for the Warriors. Maybe he's available. He's a rookie. He's on a rookie contract. He's a rookie. If the Knicks max out, Randall will set them back maybe another 3 to 4 years for 20. Why do you think that? We have so much cap space. Randall's our highest paid player right now. Like $61 million in total when we signed him. Yeah, ESPN sucks. But I know what you guys mean. Like, Randall's not a number 1 option. He's not. But in basketball, for example, Derek White, what do you get? Like over $70 million? Who's Jake Paul? Does he play for this franchise? He's a franchise player. No, I'm kidding. But what's your guys' definition of a franchise player? You mean number 1 option? Yeah, hopefully it happens, Michael. But yeah, of course, he's not a franchise player like LeBron. He's going to put his team on his back to the finals. But if we're being real, Randall's been the most consistent player this year, and he's been the reason we're in the playoffs. So kinda, he's been a franchise player, putting this team on his back to the playoffs. It's all good, Mohib. It's all good, man. Knicks came out the W. But yeah, if the Knicks max out Randall, we'll set them back maybe another 3 to 4 years. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't. I guess Luka's not a franchise player then. Let me see. How many wins did the Mavericks have last season? Did they have 50? I don't think Luka's a franchise player then. I don't. Mavericks record 2000. Yeah, he's not a franchise player. Luka's not a franchise player. Yeah, about to go watch some highlights. People say Randall could run free agency next year, probably. He is gonna get the bag from us. People, if they like it or not, he's gonna get the bag. He's going to. I don't know why we're complaining right now. Like, we have a shit ton of cap space. He's 26 years old. People are acting like he's a million years old. This team reminds me of old Knicks team. Great defense, but just not enough offense. Yeah, we need a point guard. We need a lot. Randall's still growing. We're gonna see what his real value is in the playoffs. But people are acting like there's a ceiling to this team already. RJ's 20 years old. Randall is 26 years old. People acting like Randall's a million years old. Yeah, and he's loyal here. Randall's gonna be back. They are delusional. They are. All right, so what if we let Randall go and we go after someone else and we don't get him? Like, where are you now? If you let Randall go, you're saying RJ could be the number one option. You're the face of the franchise. Go lead us to a damn NBA championship. That's what you're saying. RJ, you're ready to be a number one option. That's literally what we're saying. Not saying Randall's a number one option, but why don't you get another good player that's better than Randall? Randall's the engine, Taj is the heart and soul. RJ's second or third option. I can't label RJ anything yet. He's only 20 years old. He's only 20. I can't label him anything. In my opinion. I hate people that label players something at such a young age. I understand some people were afraid of giving a Randall contract, like he might fall off or something. This might be his last season, or maybe like one more if we bring him back. Yeah, if we extend Randall, imagine how good he'd be in 2 years, considering he's technically not in his prime. Yes, certain people said Randall hit his ceiling last season. That's what he is. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people like he might still have these issues of like freezing out players. He has moments like that, but he's drastically improved. If it's on defense, if it's from beyond the arc. You're telling me he can't improve as a player anymore? Like people are like, oh, he's not worth that contract. You pay someone for who you think they're gonna be, like how important you think they're gonna be to the team. Can they get better? If we give Randall a 3 or 4 year deal and like always like 1 year isn't guaranteed, what he'll be like only 28, 29 years old. And it took him like a lot of players grow at different times. It took him years to improve. You never know. I disagree. I disagree. He didn't kill Rose's confidence. He hasn't killed RJ's confidence. Mitch's confidence. That's what I'm saying. I'm scared of the development of RJ Barrett, that he won't be a complete all-around player like a Jaylen Brown. We'll need to see though. He's 20 years old. He's freaking 20. Like, why are we saying we're scared of his development? Like, he's improved so much. You want him to shoot 40% from the field again? Like, I don't get it. I don't. Mohib, you're awesome, man, but like, he's improved so much this season. Why can't we just take time and appreciate that? Like, we're acting like these players are at their ceiling already. We're winning 7 in a row. We just want 7 in a row. I don't know. He's improved as a defender. He's improved as a three-point shooter. He's improved as a playmaker. Yeah, Randall's better than Porzingis. He's way better than Porzingis. Assistant coach, that's interesting. Yeah, he does have to be more ambidextrous. I don't know, just like why are we scared of RJ? Like, are we acting like he's playing like a bust this season? Like, I don't get it. We're just so desperate for someone to be like Luka Doncic or like the next upcoming of something. Clutch, they want him to be better than Jordan. He's 20 years old. Chill out. Most guys don't hit the prime until 26. Yeah, man. Like, look at Randall. He had a pop-off year. Like, everyone improves at different times. Like, all respect. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Yeah, you're not going to see it. He's 20. He's 20. Entered the draft at 18 years old. You're not going to see him drastically become, like, a better player on the ball, like, after one season. You can make that debate. But who would you resign? I would resign Noel. Rose will probably be back, and Burks. No, he has played 82 games. If you combine these games in the past season, yeah, he has now. Unless your name is Devin Booker or LeBron, the ball won't be in a rookie's or second-year vet's hands. Yeah, guys, we have to be more positive. I understand, like, you guys, like, are saying, like, what you want RJ to improve at, but I don't know. You're just expecting, like, RJ to be Jordan the next day. He's not gonna be like wake up and be Michael Jordan. Like, I understand his handle needs to improve, like decision making with the basketball, like a lot of things, but yeah. Noel, Burks, Rose, and Bullock resign. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. I agree with that, Harold. I agree with that. Yo, what's going on, Karam? I appreciate you being here. Be live for like 5 more minutes. Got school. Yeah, let's not even talk about Jordan. Like, there's only one Michael Jordan. There's only one Jordan. Let's get freaking, like, no. And he has. That's why he's improved this season, because he's a grinder. He has this great work ethic. He's smart. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Never take anything personal. Sometimes, like, I don't mean to come at people sometimes, but I'm just like, we all have our different opinions, so I apologize if I came after you in a certain way. But yeah, man, I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, man. We'll see if we keep it up, Karam. I can't wait to stream the draft when it's draft time. Especially because your Thunder are gonna have a high pick, so you'll get to see my live reaction to that. Yeah, now that we're becoming competitive. Oh, watch out, buzzer beater. Watch out, watch out. But yeah, that was a great idea, by the way, that you emailed me. Totally agree that RJ has the work ethic and grit to be a very good player. Like, he's not physically gifted like a LeBron. He doesn't have that athleticism, but he's smart and he's aware. He's starting to develop the skill. What has he done? He's not trying to do some crazy poster dunks this season. He's like, you know what? You know what I'm going to work on in the offseason? I'm going to improve on my three-point shot. And you know what he did? He improved his three-point shot from 31% to damn near 39%. He bumped his free throw percentage up 10%. He's a more efficient player. He's up like 4 or 5% from like field goal percentage. He's averaging 3 more points per game. He's a better passer. There's certain plays he's making this season that he was not making last season. He had 9 months and drastically improved. He won't have that luxury this offseason due to the playoffs. He's got to put in 3 times the work to make another massive leap. And I think RJ's going to do it because he loves basketball. He loves basketball. He's not going to play video games. Yeah, the draft lottery is freaking. Gosh, I'm kind of glad that we're not going to be in that this year because just like, holy shit, I get disappointed every year. He's a better defender this year as well. But what do I want to see him improve on? His handle. Handle is like the number one thing for me. No, you could say that nickname, but I've retired that nickname. I think it's disrespectful. Even RJ retired that nickname. He thought it was disrespectful. I could see that buzzer beater. I think Randall's the clear cut. I think it is. Watch them give it to like Jokic because he technically did improve a lot, but he's the MVP. I've freaking tweeted about that nonsense. People are talking about Zion to New York. Every player loves playing at Madison Square Garden. LeBron James, did he come here? Kevin Durant, he loved playing here. Doesn't mean they're coming here. I'm not trying to burst your guys' bubble, but it's a cool atmosphere. We have passionate fans. And if you look at his past interviews, this man smiles so much. He's just his type of attitude. What do you mean, C-Mac? What's going on, man? Oh, it's not even that. It's just that I think it's disrespectful to call him the Maple Mamba. No one deserves to be in that type of nickname category with Kobe Bryant, you know? But some people call him Broadway Barrett on this channel. Some people call him the Broadway Bully. Curry's unbelievable. Curry's freaking insane. Yeah, because I wanted Zion. I wanted Zion bad. I wanted the definite type of prospect. But I'm happy with RJ. I really am. I've been really happy with how RJ's developed. But of course, we all wanted Zion. We all wanted a Jaw. We wanted one of those top two guys. If we got the fourth pick, forget it. Gosh, Knicks fans, if we got the freaking fourth pick, oh my god. Oh, if we got fourth pick and below, just GG. This channel wouldn't be alive. Oh, C-Max says B-ball Barrett. Hashtag Broadway Barrett, buzzer beater says. But yeah, you guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate y'all. What's going on, Michael? How you doing, man? Yeah, this channel is impossible without you guys. I know I mentioned it in like every video and live stream, but it's just the truth. What if Randall goes on to win Most Improved Player and Pascal falls down just like Pascal? Or we could think positively. I'm not saying he's Giannis at all, but Giannis won Most Improved Player, and then he went on to be like MVP candidate. Yeah, no one wants to go to the Smoothie King Center. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I agree. I agree. I actually wanted Sadiq Bey or Devin Vassell, though. And though Devin Vassell hasn't played much because you know the Spurs philosophy, they don't throw young guys out there in the fire. But Sadiq Bey, I've nailed that one because Sadiq Bey, I know he plays for the Pistons. He's looked damn good lately. Yeah, he's a rookie, so yeah, it's going to happen. Quickly, he's going to be inconsistent. Michael says, all is well, Noah. You're a legend, buddy. Keep up the good work with your channel. Your numbers are going. Well, it's because of you guys. You guys are the reason my numbers are growing. At the end of the day, they're just numbers. Like, I want to make sure I have a good impact on you guys when it. Like, my vocabulary may not be the greatest. Like, I'm someone who took speech when I was really young. Like, I could slur my words, and sometimes I can mumble, but it is what it is. I love basketball, and I love doing it for you guys. That's why, like, when people are members or just like subscribed, I try to treat you guys all equally. But I've seen people in the past, like they have these membership things, but they just want the money. They just want the money. But I just thought it would be like really fun to do these member live streams, do giveaways, like giving back to you guys for the great amount of support and just like emojis would be so much fun to chat with and all that, you know? Yes, sir. We're biased, but Knicks fans are very passionate. What Bray fans say. But yeah, let me actually, before I go, let me look up past history of most improved players and see what they go on to do their next following years. Most improved player NBA history. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram was the latest to win it. He's kind of fallen off the season. Still a damn good player. Pascal Siakam. All right, the history doesn't look great right now. All right, Ryan Anderson. Did you guys know Ryan Anderson won it? No, but Miles Powell isn't a wing. Miles Powell's a undersized point guard. Sadiq Bey's a off the ball type of guy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that buzzer beater. So dating back to 2003-04, Zach Randolph won it. Bobby Simmons won it after that. Boris Diaw. Gosh, I remember Boris Diaw. Monte Ellis, Hedo Turkoglu, Danny Granger. Oh, what a name. Aaron Brooks, Kevin Love won it. Ryan Anderson. All right, I don't like that history right there. Paul George, he's good. Goran Dragic, solid. Jimmy Butler's a beast. CJ McCollum's a beast. Giannis is a beast. Victor Oladipo, injuries. Siakam falling off. Brandon Ingram, not the worst of list. I actually made a whole post-game video on that. We actually started off strong, shooting the ball well from downtown, but then I was kind of like scared because they were starting to play this fast brand of basketball because we're the slow, grinded out type of team. Randall, he scored, but he was really inefficient tonight. RJ Barrett was horrific in the first half. He was awful, shooting 1 for 8. Quickly came off the bench, had 17 points in the first half. Third quarter of this game, actually, we started off strong, but the Hornets had a 6-point lead at halftime. RJ Barrett, what did he shoot? 7 of 8 in the third quarter. He had 18 points alone in the third quarter after only having 3 in the first half. He ended up finishing with like 23. He was amazing. Derrick Rose timely buckets. RJ with another timely bucket from the corner, like the Raptors game. It was a mixed bag, like the entire game. It was amazing to watch. But I'm sorry, I'm not. It's kind of hard to give out the full details. A lot happened. Ryan Anderson, yeah, he's proven to be a second half player. Yeah, no problem, man. I actually made a recap video on it. But you guys, I am gonna close it out though. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Need to get some sleep for school. Don't want to wake up late and sleep through my alarm. I appreciate all the love and support, y'all. This channel would not be possible without you guys. And peace out, y'all.